Krista and welcome to my channel. Today is Mixed Media Frenzy and we are going to be scrap lifting this layout you see in the upper right hand corner. Now it's from Pebbles. I'm not sure who the exact artist is, but if I find out, I will try to go back and look, and I will post it down below in my description box. But first, what I'm going to do is I am going to, of course, gesso my white cardstock with some clear gesso. I always use my clear gesso because in case I make a mistake or I do any mixed media on there, I don't want it to soak through the paper, so it's kind of like a border for it. So first, what I'm doing is I'm using some embellishment mousses by Nuvo. This one is lilac, and all I'm doing is taking a baby wipe and I am smushing it inside like in a circular motion, and I'm just going on the paper with it like that. Just like that. It's very simple technique. A lot of people do it. I've seen people do it. They do all different things with the baby wipe to make whatever design they want and things like that, but I just use it to kind of do a brush stroke with the baby wipe, and it makes really cool stripes, and it's an easy way to do a mixed media background. So I enjoy very much using the Nuvo mousses. I don't use them as much as I really should. So now I wanted to put some blue in here because you'll see in a minute the photos that I'm using. My daughters, they had some JoJo bows and they made them. So if you don't know who JoJo Swassa is, she is a Nickelodeon character girl who is on Nickelodeon, and they absolutely love and adore her. And she has these really cool bows, and the girls wear them all the time. So I found this bow kit, and you actually make the bows yourself. So they had fun decorating them and got to get a little crafty. So this glaze is Prism Glaze by Vicky Boutin, and it's super pretty. And I wanted to have some blue in there as well because they kind of had all these colors in their little bows that they're wearing on their heads. Now these are my two young daughters. This is Lillian and Shay. One is 6 and the other one is 4. And I had this leftover paper. It's the Heritage from Maggie Holmes. She has a lot of bows in her collection, Maggie Holmes, in a lot of her collections. And I had this bow paper, and I just decided to back my photos with it. You don't really see the bows that much when I back the photos, but I used them anyways. I know they're there, I guess. So anyways, I also use this black checkered paper that I had in my Hip Kit Club as well. I don't know what paper this is though. Sorry, these are scraps that I had left over. So I decided to bring in some black and white checker in there as well. And then you're going to see me come in, and I never ever use my bows. And I have loads and loads of bows in my stash. And this was a good way to use them with this pictures of my daughters wearing these bows. So I decided to pull a lot of them out from different collections, and I'm going to use them. Most of them were from Hip Kit Club. Some of them I bought at Tuesday Morning, stuff like that. So, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my photos up with some craft foam. And then you'll see me come in, and I'm going to start coming in with some embellishments. Now, most of the embellishments that I used were from my Hip Kit Club from last month. And I used that, a few of those. And I also use some bows that I had in my collection, like I said, from way back. So that's how my photos are going to go. And now I'm going to pop up my flowers. I found some flowers that I had, die cut flowers, so I decided to use those. And I'm going to stick them in the middle, these two little clusters. And then you're going to see me come in with a couple gold leaves that were in the collection as well. These were all part of, I believe, it might have been Jen Hatfield, her new collection. I'm not sure. We got like a bunch of different die cuts in the Hip Kit Club collection this month. I'm sorry, last month. And I just kind of have everything compiled together with what goes with what and stuff like that. So I don't remember anymore what belongs to what. So I apologize for that. But if you're part of the Hip Kit Club, you can get this stuff. So you should join if you haven't, because it's really cool, the kits they put together for you. So now I have this little bird, and I'm going to stick that in there as well, because he was just cute, and I liked him. And if you look at their layout, they kind of did the same thing with the strokes of paint on their background, but theirs is a lot shorter. It's not as long as mine is. Mine kind of goes almost the whole length of the background paper, but I didn't, because my photos, I only used 2 photos and they're pretty big. I didn't have 3 small photos, so that is why I went this route. So I made my stripes a little bit bigger so you could see them behind the photos. So now I decided to do these 2 little clusters in both corners of my photos as well. And one has a little girl with a bow on the back of her hair. It's a cute little die cut, and she has blonde hair, and the other little girl has dark hair. And you'll see in a minute. And I thought it was cute because both of my girls, one has like dirty blonde hair and the other one has really dark curly hair. So it was super cute. So I saw these die cuts and I said, oh, these are cute to go in with little clusters. So I stuck them in. And now I'm coming in with my bows. Some of these bows were little silky bows. They're all fabric bows though. Some came in the Hip Kit collection. Some I had in my stash. And these gold bows actually came in the collection. And this was also Maggie Holmes chipboard pieces I had that came in my Hip Kit Club as well. And it had these 2 bows, a pink one and a yellow one. So I decided to stick those on there. And now I'm going to come in and I'm going to use some of these enamel hearts from a previous collection. They're from, I think, Pink Paisley. And they're super pretty, and they went really well with the mousses, the colors. So I decided to stick a few of those down because on their bows there are hearts and stars. So I decided to go with the hearts, and just to give it a little something else to the page. And then you're going to see me come in with some Nuvo drops. I haven't used my Nuvo drops in a very long time. So these are jewel drops, and this one is honeysuckle. And I'm trying to think. Oh, did I even tell you what the colors were of the mousses? One was lilac, one was pink pony, I believe, and the other one was custard cream. Sorry, guys. And then this one is the Nuvo drop is glitter pink. And it's a glitter drop. It's not a jewel. And then the last one is another jewel, and this one is Sea Breeze. And I went with just a little bit lighter blue so you could see it kind of on the dark blue. And that's it. That is the layout. Oh, and I'm going to come out with my title. I'm sorry. So my title is just going to be JoJo Bow, because that's what they did. They made a JoJo bow. And that's it. That's the layout, guys. So I hope you like it. Don't forget to check out the other ladies. I will have their links down below. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you. Just hit that red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So there it is, guys. I hope you like it, my little cuties. And I want to thank you all for watching. And remember, stay crafty. Bye.